Hello everybody, my name is Bao, and today I will tell you about the immortal jellyfish. Look, I forgot to.
One of the most incredible organisms living in the oceans of planet Earth is the Teratopsis
of the planet Earth is the Teratopsis
doryni, more commonly known as the immortal jellyfish.
More commonly known as the immortal jellyfish.
It is a tiny transparent jellyfish
It's a tiny transparent jellyfish
that was first discovered in the 1880s in the Mediterranean Sea, but can be found in many oceans around the world. The thing that makes this strange,
almost
alien-like creature so incredible is that it is biologically
which meant that it's biologically immortal.
This means that the creature can be killed,
but doesn't seem to die of old age.
from old age. Most jellyfish species have a relatively fixed lifespan,
Most jellyfish species have a relatively fixed lifespan,
but this jellyfish is capable of reverting completely to a sexually
it can be capable of reverting completely into a sexual
immature stage after having reached maturity, which is kind of like a butterfly changing back to a caterpillar
which means kind of like a butterfly changing back into a caterpillar
instead of dying. The immortal jellyfish begins its life
The jellyfish begins its life
as a larva
called a planula.
The planula eventually settles on the sea floor
It eventually settles on the sea floor
and grows into a cylindrical colony of polyps.
As you can see, one day is 20%.
These polyps then spawn jellyfish,
These polyps will spawn jellyfish,
which over a matter of weeks
grow
into adults.
When
Fully grown, they are still tiny, around
are still tiny,
4.5 millimeters across,
but about 4.5 millimeters across.
but they seem to have an incredible skill when they become threatened by physical injury or even starvation. The creatures can transform back to a juvenile polyp
It can transform back into a juvenile polyp
by retracting their tentacles, shrinking their body,
by retracting their tentacles, shrinking their bodies,
and sinking to the ocean floor to start the cycle all over again. Over time, new genetically identical clones of the original jellyfish are released from the polyp into the sea. And incredibly, these can also transform back if threatened. Meaning that the process can be repeated over
indefinitely.
and over. The natural process has inspired many
The natural process has inspired many researchers
to hopefully find a way of using
stem cells
to renew damaged or dead tissue in humans. So one day in the future, humans
So one day in the future.
Humans may live for hundreds or even thousands of
So humans may live for hundreds or even thousands of years.
And this may well be achieved because of the research
And this may be well achieved because of the research
that went into the tiny blob we know as the immortal jellyfish.
Bye.